Hello. Happy Wednesday and welcome to Friends in Fiction. I know you're probably thinking, am I on the right page? But you are, because we gave Mary Kay Andrews, Kristen Harmel, Christy Woodson Harvey, and Patty Callahan Henry the night off, which they so well deserve for all the hard work they do for this community. And the Friends in Fiction official book club with Brenda and Lisa is taking over the page tonight. So my name's Lisa Harrison, and I'm here with my co-host, the beautiful Christmas tree, Brenda Gardner.
Wait. You have to see it fully.
And welcome to the Friends in Fiction official book club takeover. We have a super fun evening planned for you tonight. We are about to bring in some special guests, co-hosts that we're going to be chatting with, but you will find out the winter schedule, which is mind-blowing. Ron is going to give us some scoop on the podcast. We'll talk about some of our book club guests, and of course, there will be drinks, shenanigans, games, and giveaways. So you want to stick around. And Brenda, you want to introduce the second half of the Fearsome Foursome?
I would love to. First out of the gate is our wonderful Meg Walker. She's president and director of marketing at Tandem Literary, an independent marketing and PR firm for authors and publishers that she owns with Gretchen Koss. Prior to starting her own firm, Meg spent 17 years in marketing position at Random House, Penguin, and Prentice Hall. Tandem Literary opened in spring 2009 with our own Mary Kay Andrews as its first official client. In addition to individual clients, since summer 2020, Meg serves as the managing director for Friends in Fiction, overseeing guest bookings, sponsorships, PR promotion, and events. She has a VA in English from NC State and lives at the Jersey Shore, where she was born and raised with her husband, 2 college-age kids, and 3 unruly hounds. So welcome, Meg.
Yay! What an impressive resume.
Hi, guys.
I know.
It's really weird to listen to yourself be described.
I know, it is kind of crazy, but you are literary marketer extraordinaire.
Oh, thank you.
So I will head on to the final member of our Fearsome Foursome, and that is Ron Block. Ron is a branch manager in the Cuyahoga County Public Library System in Cleveland, Ohio. His passion for libraries, reading, and cooking have fueled non-traditional library programs and community collaborations. He was named a 2020 Library Journal Mover and Shaker and serves as a judge for the James Beard Cookbook Awards. Since June of 2021, Ron has been a host on the Friends in Fiction Writer's Block podcast and also on the Book Club Happy Hour. Come on in, Ron.
Hey, our wonderful co-host.
Hey, who was that you were talking about?
Who's that guy?
I added the Book Club Happy Hour to your official bio.
It's great to be here.
Yay!
Yay, we're together.
Yay.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
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 What's everyone drinking?
I'm drinking a poinsettia cocktail, which is it's the Emerald Lagasse recipe, which I think I got on like Food Network website. Vodka, champagne, cranberry juice, and fresh orange slices.
Yum.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Kind of a family tradition. We make them every Christmas. It's yummy.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Ron?
I have a Bombay Sapphire Dirty Martini with blue cheese olives. And it's in honor of tonight is the actual midpoint between my birthday and Meg's birthday. We started the tradition last year of sharing martinis. So I thought we could do it on screen this year.
Yay.
I should have had one of those.
I was going to, but I didn't have, I do the vodka martinis. I have the feta stuffed olives, but I didn't have any vodka except for pineapple flavored. And I was like, that's not going to work.
Oh, no.
So I am drinking a tequila Paloma, and it is delicious. In my Nightmare Before Christmas wine glass, of course.
I did notice the wine glass.
We joke in my house that that's what my husband and I are together, because he was born on Halloween and I was born on Christmas. So
Oh my God, I love that. That's amazing.
yeah,
That is awesome.
together we're the
I
Nightmare Before
know.
Christmas.
All right. Well, I am drinking. I'm sort of made this up. I'm going to call it the cherry ginger Christmas cheer
Oh,
because
I
it's
like it.
ginger ale. It's ginger ale, cranberry juice, a little bit of cherry juice, and some maraschino cherries.
Nice.
So everyone who's joining us, please add in the chat what your beverage of choice is. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Not in the chat. In the comments. Happy holidays. Okay, so since we've kicked off the holiday spirit with our drinks, let's start with another little tradition. We would like to share some special holiday photos. So I brought a special photo to share. So I'll share mine first and then we'll go round robin. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm going to share the screen. Now, this is not a super young Brenda, but this is the Christmas photo I'm sharing. Notice the Polaroid. But this is my grandma's house, and she lived kind of with us, and I was the official gift distributor for many, many years.
Oh, I thought those were all for you.
I did too.
Oh, no. I'm
I
just the
love
courier.
the hair.
Oh,
I
it
love the
was
hair.
definitely Farrah Fawcett time period.
Look at that TV.
Oh, I
All right,
love
that's
it.
fine. How about you, Meg?
I found this one of me and my brother from Christmas 1970, which was
Oh.
that was my first birthday. And then this one, just because I needed to have two. Here's my mom holding
Aw.
me,
Oh.
holding me and Pat.
You look like her.
I know we look very
You
much
look
alike.
like your mom.
Yeah, my mom's watching, I think. Give a shout out, Kathy Nolan all. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Meg's mom.
So yeah, in 1970, she was 20 years old and had two kids.
Oh my
one
goodness.
and two.
Well, shout out to
Woo.
you.
Yeah.
I know.
Go, Kathy.
All right, Ron. Ron,
Okay,
how about
so
you?
I didn't go retro like you two. I'll try to make this so you can see it. It's on my phone.
Oh,
So
I
this
love
is-
it.
See it.
This is I don't share much about them. These are at least pictures. My 4 granddaughters, and we love to spend time with them because they get so excited. They have to tell us everything. We don't get to see them as much as we would like to, but this was Christmas last year,
Awesome.
and it's the best time ever.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's awesome,
Well,
Ron.
I
Lisa.
decided to go way back, and there's little Lisa at 5 years old with Santa. That we got little ornaments every year. So I have one like at 5, 6, 7, but I was loving my red dress when I was 5. So this one's my favorite.
Oh, and the ruffles on the sleeves. You were awesome.
Fancy.
I was styling.
Oh, that's
Sassy
funny.
then
Those are
and
great.
sassy now.
That's fancy.
I love these pictures. They are so awesome. For those who are watching, if you could share in the chat if you have any questions for Meg and Ron about their photos or anything else, please share and we'll try to get to them this evening. So I know a lot of people are waiting on some of our announcements for what the Friends in Fiction lineup will be. So Meg, will you start us off with sharing the January Friends in Fiction guests?
I will. Oh, we want to go month by month? All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring up my
just
little
January.
list. All right, just
We'll do
January for now.
and then
All right, let me just get this straight. So on our very first show, which is on January 4th, we are having none other than Mary Kubica. We've never had her before, and we're going to talk to her about her book, Just the Nicest Couple, which has been hitting every single most anticipated list out there. And I think the book comes out the very next week, so she'll come see us right before she goes on tour, and we'll get to talk to her all about just the nicest couple. And also on January 4th on the after show, I don't have the book for show and tell yet, but we have an author named Deborah Goodrich Royce. Any of you soap fans out there who watch All My Children might know her from All My Children, but now she's a novelist.
Awesome.
Yeah, and she wrote a book called Reef Road, which is getting a little bit of buzz, and that comes out January 10th, and she'll be our guest on the after show on our season premiere.
So cool.
Yeah. Next on January 11th, a return guest, Sonali Dev, is coming back to see us
Yay!
to talk to us about the Vibrant Years. Don't remember the on sale date. It's out now, so it just came out December 1st. So she'll be with us on January 11th. So excited for her. January, what's that next date? 18th. Sorry, I'm looking at my we have two guests, and this is gonna be a super fun episode. The first one is Laura Zigman, and her book is called Small World. And I feel like Laura and I ought to know each other, but we don't. But we have a million publishing friends in common, and everybody I know who's her friend is awesome and hilarious and smart. And so I'm sure she is as well. And paired with Laura, or maybe like a split show, is El Casamano to join us to talk about Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun, which I think is the third. Is it the third round in this? Finley
I think
Donovan
it is.
series?
I think you're right. Yeah.
So I'm super excited to talk for the ladies to talk to her, because I mean, she's just taken the adult rom-com fiction world by storm with this series. I mean, I think she was a YA author before she turned to this particular series. So I feel like we're long overdue in having her. I'm so happy to finally get to meet her. Okay, and the last episode of January is January 25th. And on that show, another return guest, Marie Benedict, to talk to us about the Mitford affair. Yeah, so excited. This is another book that's getting so much buzz. You'll see it everywhere. This cover is just gorgeous.
I love the cover.
Yeah, right. And she's such a delight. She's been on the podcast, she's been on the show. And we can't wait to see her again. And on that show, we have an after show guest as well. Her name is Eleanor Shearer. I don't have the book to show and tell right now, but the book is called River Sing Me Home. And that comes super highly.
Love that title.
Yeah, it comes super highly recommended by our very own Kristen Harmel. So that's January. Yeah.
Wow.
That is quite the lineup.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. So let's also find out what the podcast guests are for January.
Oh, was I supposed to know that? I'm kidding. Now, I don't have all the books either, but as you know,
That's okay.
These are our hopeful dates. There's a lot of things about scheduling and recording, since these are recorded ahead of time, fall into place. But these are people we're going to have on. The first person that we're going to start out January 6th. It's a woman, and a lot of these are people that I've never heard of. One of the great things about doing the podcast is everybody does this collaboratively, and they bring in people that they know or have heard of or have read, and then we all get to kind of know them, and so it's so much fun. First one though is going to be a New Year focus on focus by a book called Focus. Her name is Clear Cherry Reeves, and so we're all going to talk about focus for the new year. It's going to be really kind of uplifting, and it's kind of a wish for everybody for 2023. On January 13th, a book that also came out December 1st is Neruda.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Nice. That's another great cover.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I'm so intrigued by her. Her husband's a congressman, right? A congressman.
Yes, congressman in California, I think.
Yes.
And then on January 20th, I don't have the book. It's coming in the mail. Meg and I are going to record this one. It's Susan Stokes Chapman, and she's getting huge buzz. Best of list Pandora. It's coming out January 17th. It's a new retelling of the Legend of Pandora in many different versions, and it's gotten so many like amazing reviews and blurbs, and so I'm so excited to talk to her. Anybody who's listened to Natalie Haynes last year when we did Pandora's Jar, this is going to be a great companion
Oh, yeah.
to you. And then I don't have this one either. A lot of these I read electronically, so
That's okay.
Natasha Lester, The Three Lives of Alex St. Pierre, and that's coming out on January 10th. And we're going to have a great conversation about it. Line them up.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
that cover's
best
gorgeous.
It
Right?
is. Yes.
It's something so glamorous feeling about that book and the
know.
author. Yeah.
This is like the year of the cover. I'm telling you. There's some kids
Yeah.
well, there's one coming up. It just has a cover that's just blown my mind.
Oh,
Well, Brenda, before you talk about our January book club date, I wanted to pull up a few things from the chat. Meg, your mom is
wonderful.
watching,
oh, goody.
and
Hi,
she
Mom.
thanked us for
Hi.
the shout out. So, and also I want to say hi to Mary Kay Andrews, who called us cuties when she looked at our pictures,
Oh,
and Patty Callahan Henry. Even though they're off, they're still with us. So, thanks for
They just
joining.
they just don't know how to be off.
no, can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stay away.
Okay, Brenda, do you want to share I can share the screenshot if you want to share
I
our
can-
January book club pick.
Oh, okay. You scare the screenshot.
Scare it.
Scare it.
Our book
I'm
club pick
scaring
for
it.
January is Bookends by Zibby Owens, and our discussion is on January 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern on the book club page.
Awesome.
Thank
We're
you,
so
Lisa, for
excited
sharing.
because this is our first time doing a nonfiction book. So a great way to start off the new year.
Zibby Owens. I feel like
Absolutely.
I've heard that name somewhere.
Hmm,
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I've met her before.
I don't know.
I
Doesn't
feel
she
like
give out
that
some
too.
award?
We should have brought it to show.
Oh, I have
had
the
a weird
little
thing
one.
happen. Oh my gosh. I'll have to tell
I
you
have the
guys. if we have
little-
time.
I
Yeah,
have the
show it.
little hourglass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Hey,
And it says inspire on one side, and then the other side says something. I can't remember.
Productivity.
Productivity. And then we got a
Mhm.
framed certificate that said best virtual book club with our names on it.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
really, really sweet.
Yeah,
Very
that's really
cool.
cool.
so can I interject a little something? I forgot to say this, but we have 2 more weeks in 2022 coming up and 2 amazing podcasts.
Oh, right.
So this week it is I was so fortunate. We had so much fun. It was Fab Four, Meg, Sean, and I, and we did our Ask Us Anything holiday episode, and it's a lot of
Oh, I can't
laughs.
wait
It's a
for
lot
that.
of it's like a family reunion in a way. It's just so cool. And the following week, we're going to end the year as a big old thank you and look back and get to know way more about PB&J. It's going to be me interviewing them and kind of going behind the scenes and pulling the curtain back a little bit on the book club. So you don't want to miss either of those.
Awesome.
Oh, we had so much fun doing that too. So
did.
thank you.
We
We
did.
did.
Like 2 old home
All
weeks in a row on the podcast.
I know the one with all of you guys sounds like so much fun.
It was a good
What
time.
Lisa, I think.
It's a lot of laughing.
Oh, I was just going to say, Lisa, I think it's time for one of our fun activities.
Let's do it.
Give me a shimmy.
Okay. So we decided to do a little fun game called Holiday Name That Tune. And although we aren't singers, it's a great game that will get us laughing. And we will have to sing a song only using the word do. And our fabulous co-hosts and you guys in the chat can try to guess what song that we're doing. So I will kick us off. Again, not a singer.
Do we have a buzzer where we have?
What do we do? Just yell it out?
Yeah. What do we have? How
Yeah,
about a
yell it
hook?
Yeah.
Book club members, before Lisa starts, if you cannot figure it out, I think it's probably us and not you. But
Okay. Here's mine. Lord help me. Do 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 do.
Jingle Bell Rock. I'm sorry, I get very competitive.
Wow. PB showed all her colors right there. She's good. Let's get her on Jeopardy. That was it.
We were playing, we had this work party and we were playing Win, Lose, or Draw, and there were several people who commented about my competitiveness.
It just
still
showed it
got-
to us all.
Okay.
You still have
so
the ice skating spirit.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try next. Okay. I have to do 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 do
For a king, peace on
mild.
earth. What is that?
Mild, God and sinners reconciled. What is
Oh,
it?
you nation rise.
Rise in the glory of
of
a
the sky. With
What's the name of
angelic
it?
hosts proclaim,
We know all
Christ
the
is
words.
born
Is
in
born in
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Hey, it turned
What's
into
the
a
name of it?
sing-along.
Hark
What's
the
the name of
herald
that?
angels
Hark
sing.
the herald
Oh.
angels sing. Yes, yes, yes,
Yay,
yes.
run.
It's like, why can't I think of the name?
Oh my gosh, people in
my
the
gosh.
chat are cracking up. Oh,
I bet they are, because I would be if I were in the chat. Well, I am now.
Taddy said she screamed out Jingle Bell Rock and her dog was like, what the hell? Okay,
Okay.
who's next?
You go,
Ron is
Ron.
next.
Well, I think because I guessed the last one, I don't have to do this.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
I cannot believe the things I do for you two.
You bet your sweet olives you're doing it.
Okay, here goes nothing. Getting all red. Thanks a lot. Okay. Do 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 do.
Melikaliki Maka is the
Maka
place.
to do. I
What?
don't know the name
was
of the song. but-
Melikaliki
You didn't
Maka.
even wait for me to get to the do 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 do.
Okay, Meg,
I-
you're closing out this crazy concert.
Do 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 do.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
It's a classic.
Yay.
It is a classic.
All right. Oh my gosh.
That was funny.
It's embarrassing.
Well, people are
Well, you
loving
know-
it in the chat.
All
What
right,
you
So
do
hi
for the-
everyone. Thanks for playing
We're-
along.
we're here to serve.
Yeah, we had
If we have time, we have trivia too. So there'll be more opportunities for us to embarrass ourselves.
I love it.
Ron, why don't you go
Okay.
ahead and share our your February podcast?
I'm delighted. So I have on February 3rd, the book is coming out January 10th. So we're gonna do this, but this is the cover that I'm so crazy about. It's Armando Lucas Correa. And it's the Night Family.
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow. Yeah, that's
Right?
definitely one that would work for that book is a perfect example of one of our reading for the reading challenge. One of the months, I don't remember which one, but we'll talk about that at the end, is buying a book solely on the cover.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
That would qualify for that for sure.
That would
It's beautiful.
Absolutely do
So-
it. And
Remember, he was on the Wednesday show. Maybe it was an after show.
Yeah.
A while ago. He's
Yep.
the editor of People en Espanol. You guys remember
Very
him?
cool.
Yeah.
he is, yeah, I'm so excited to both read this book and talk to him about it. Okay. Then we're going to do a little bit of kind of fun stuff. This next book is called Lunar Love, and it's by an author named Lauren Kung Jessen.
Ooh.
Look at that cover, right?
Awesome rom-com cover.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Love it.
And you know,
cool.
I just have to say, like, Meg is beyond everything you think she does for us. She does way more. And she puts all these things together and brings these amazing, amazing people to us. So Meg, chime in with whatever you know about people too, in case I don't.
I
Okay.
just thought that one looks interesting. And she was on a couple of those like year-end wrap-up lists of like books people were looking forward to. I love the cover. I felt like we needed to lighten things up with a little rom-com
Yep.
stuff in the mix. You know,
And staying with that same
and she's a
theme,
debut, I think, which is great. We love to
that's even better.
introduce
We love
debut
debuts.
authors.
Yep.
I love debuts.
Especially
Yeah.
like, think about it. Think about like just that Bonnie Garmis episode that we did like before she was anybody really. And now she's #1 2 weeks in a row on the New York Times bestseller list after she's been out for so long.
I know.
You know, it was only
Wow.
because she was on the
Amazing.
podcast.
I'm
It was
sure.
due to us. It was all due to us.
Yeah.
Of
Propelled her right
course.
to #1. Okay. The next one, I'm so excited about this one too, because the cover's great. The concept is great. It's another kind of rom-com thing. It's Kristen Mai Chase. It's called 1,000 Miles to Graceland.
Ah, that's a great title too.
I know.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't know if anybody's kind of listened to the Page Crutcher episode, but sometimes
I
you
listened
start
to it today.
reading a book and you think it's going to be like, oh, fun and this and this. And then when you talk to the author, you find out the deeper meaning behind it all. And, like,
Oh,
that was one of them that just got my heart. And she's got me forever, that Page Crutcher.
oh.
Something else. Something else.
So I
Okay.
think that the author of 1,000 Miles to Graceland there's a website called Cool Mom Pics. You guys familiar with that?
Oh, right.
She's like a little bit of an internet personality, like in the early days, pre-social media. Like she's been writing for online stuff and has like a gajillion followers, like just because she's been in it since the very dawn of the digital age, I guess. I know it makes her sound old, but she's cute and young, and the book sounds super fun.
And something I know we're going to want to ask her about, it says on the cover that she has an extensive collection of vintage Elvis t-shirts.
I love that.
All right.
Very
Where
cool.
did they all come from? What's the story behind this? And returning, and sometimes we share a lovely guest between the Wednesday night show and then they come on, like Lewis. This one is Pamela Terry. She had her debut novel last year, I think, about muscadine grapes, and now she's coming back to us with When the Moon Turns Blue. Pamela
Oh,
Terry.
the sweet,
Yes, the
sweet taste of muscadine.
that's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I knew somebody would know.
I think she's local. I think she's like my neighbor.
Really?
All
She
right.
lives, yeah.
Enough of that. Enough.
I know.
Oh, they're all your
Atlanta, blah,
neighbors.
blah,
Everybody's
blah.
from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I think to be from Atlanta, but when you're like in Smyrna, it's like me and Colleen Oakley, but I think she is too.
But it just sounds wonderful. She's, as you know, lovely, and I cannot wait to talk. That wraps February up.
Okay,
Before we
thank you,
jump to
Ron.
Meg, I want to share a comment from the chat. Jill said that she was able to guess most of our songs right away, but that would make a fun game for family or dinner group next Christmas.
True, I would.
Yep.
Awesome.
Meg, do you want to share February?
Sure. All right, let's go February. I'm going to say this grid. All right, so February 8th, we have another rock star return guest to Friends in Fiction, Pam Jenoff. She's going to come talk to us
Yay.
about, her new book, Codename Sapphire. And that book comes out February 7th. So she'll be seeing us right in Pub Week. And we've been planning to have her in her Pub Week for months and months. Like we've known for a long time we were having her back because we just love her. And the very next week, February 8th, we are having Eleanor Littman. And her, yeah, isn't she
And I've seen this list, but I still feel like it's a surprise every new name you say.
I
there's
just
something
saw
about
this book
seeing
yesterday.
Family Man, which Mary Kay Andrews considers one of her most favorite books of all time. She considers it like the perfectly written romantic comedy with a little bit of depth and heart to it. She's just excellent. She's like a model of the genre, I think. And we're super excited that she wants to come on. And on the after show on February 8th, we are welcoming to the show a woman that a bunch of us met in Savannah this year at the Savannah Book Festival. Nina de Gramont is going to come talk to us about her smash hit book, The Christie Affair, which is about to come out in paperback. So we didn't get to talk to her when the hardcover came around, but we are psyched to welcome her for the paperback release.
She was lovely.
Yeah, wasn't she great? I mean, we went to her talk and she did a great job. And I mean, that book just took off out the gate. I can't remember what it was, one of the big picks, like GMA or something like that. And then February 15th, boy, we have a lot of return guests. February 15th, we are having JT Ellison, who we adore. She's good pals with a couple of our host authors, most especially Patty. And we just love JT. And Christy and Patty have both read and blurbed this book. I think they both blurbed it and say it is fantastic. It's her best yet. And we can't wait to talk to her about it. So that's February 15th. And then also on the after show, I don't have this book to show you, but on the after show on the 15th, we're going to have Jill Santopolo, who has a historical novel called Stars in an Italian Sky. So she'll be on.
Another great title.
How about it?
No.
And then to round out February, we have, get ready, Lisa, to talk about your local Atlanta authors. To round out February, the first one is not local to you. I do not think she is not, but we are super happy to bring back Sadiqa Johnson to talk about her new book, The House of Eve. So we had Sadiqa on, I think it was only on an after show, right? When her last novel, The Yellow Wife, came out, but
what a hit that was.
Such a hit. And I used to work with her way back in the dawn of time at Putnam. She was in publicity when I was in marketing. And I'm just so excited for her that her career is taking off like this. Because she is just a sweetheart and a hard worker and a great writer.
And what a great story she has to publication too. Yeah, I had her here. I had her in Cuyahoga.
Yeah, she's awesome. She was like writing on the side, like staying up till all hours, like writing on the train on the way to work, and
she's a self-pub machine. She just was out there and decided, this is what I'm going to do, and she went everywhere.
Yeah. And then on the second half of the show, after Sadiqa, we are having Atlanta girl Lynn Cullen.
Yay!
I adore Lynn Cullen. I think she's great. She's good pals with Mary Kay Andrews, and her new book, The Woman with the Cure, is going to be a big hit for her. I just know it. And riveting novel based on the true story of the woman who stopped a pandemic. So very timely.
Wow.
And
I'm
can't wait
so
to talk
excited.
to her. Yeah, so that's
February. Met her at Mary Kay's launch, and our book club members will remember, she gave us, the Friends in Fiction official book club, with Brenda and Lisa, the exclusive to do the cover reveal for that book.
I remember that.
We did it first before everyone, and then so that was super
and I love this cover. I think it's a beautiful cover. Too. Yeah,
it is a great cover.
Isn't it? It is awesome.
Well,
that's February. That's a big one.
I think it's time.
That is a big one. I think it is time. Yes, I think it is time to surprise Ron and Meg. We have a special guest waiting in the wings to join us tonight for a little holiday cheer. And she is joining
Hugh Jackman
us from the south side of Chicago.
Is it Michelle Obama?
Novel took everyone by storm.
Welcome, Nancy Johnson.
Nancy.
Oh,
oh my God, I miss you so much.
I miss you too. Are you surprised?
I'm totally surprised.
Good. We did it.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh,
You look beautiful, Nancy. Thank you so much for
you
joining us
do.
tonight.
You. Oh my goodness. And hi, Meg. I haven't met
Hi.
you face to face, so it's good
No.
to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. See you.
Too. And Brenda and Lisa and everybody. This is
Oh.
great.
this is great. What? All right, I want an update. What's going on?
What's going on? Just busy. Busy with the day job and busy writing the next book. So just swamped right now.
Do we have any dates for the next book?
I don't have an
Possibly?
exact date, but 2024. So
Okay.
probably
Okay.
spring or summer of 2024, maybe the fall. So we'll see. So it's coming though.
That's good because
Awesome.
I got to get this whole party rig started.
There you go. We
Yeah.
got to get it
You
going.
know it's going to happen.
I
You it's
know
gonna
you guys were
happen.
so kind during, the run of the Kindness Lie. This has really been a second family for me, the Friends and Fiction family. So thank you.
Aw,
Well, the
Thank
work speaks for
you.
itself.
Yes.
Aw.
it certainly does. And Nancy, I'm sad to say you missed our name that tune session. So
Oh.
we won't make you play.
Okay, that's good because I probably couldn't name that tune. So
Don't no. I would say no. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah,
we
you would
do.
probably
We
not.
do want to know what your favorite holiday song is.
Oh my God. I don't, does it have to be just one or can I have multiple?
No.
I can. Okay, this Christmas, Donny Hathaway,
Oh,
one of them.
We have the same ones again.
Are you serious? I
mine.
know.
Yes.
There we go. Kindred
I
Spirits.
just said it
again.
on Monday night. It's my favorite. Except I like
Oh.
the Chris. I think I like the Chris Brown version, but I don't know. I
Okay.
like them both.
I don't think I've heard the Chris Brown version, but that's one of them. But then I got Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt and, Luther Vandross every year, every Christmas. So many of them that I love.
What
That's
about you,
awesome.
Meg?
Oh,
What are
favorite
your
song?
favorite Christmas songs? Yeah.
Well, I love all the Darlene Love Ronette songs. Sleigh Ride. I just said that on the was that on the podcast, Ron? I can't remember when I
I
said
think
these
it was on the
things.
podcast. Yeah.
I just feel like that song grabs you from the first note, that whole wall of sound thing, and it's just boom, and then she starts singing and her voice is so magical. Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, Ron?
What about me? What?
Your favorite Christmas song or holiday song?
Oh, it's very weird, but I love this little band from Ohio. They're called Over the Rhine, and hardly anyone has ever heard of them. But they really write these amazing lyrics that make Christmas realistic. So it's not all this, ooh, it's a big party and everybody's great and everything's great, but it's more down to earth about what people really go through, but still appreciate the season and have hope for the future. And it's Over the Rhine. And they have 3 Christmas CDs out that are more seasonal than Christmas. And those are my favorite things. Boy, when Halloween's over, those are on.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
gotten to see them just live recently, and they're amazing, amazing.
Brenda, what about you?
I was trying to get to you first.
I can go if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, this Christmas that we've already established.
I stole it. Sorry.
I love that song. It's my favorite. If I don't hear that, that's when I know it's the holiday season, the first time I hear that song. I also love the song Mary Did You Know? I love the Pentatonics version of it. Gets me in the heart every time. And like fun songs, like I like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Like that one always makes me like dance at
good
my
one.
desk. But I think this Christmas is it for me. And I'm partial to the Chris Brown version because it goes along with the movie This Christmas, which is one of my favorite holiday movies. So
I don't think I've seen it.
so good. Idris Elba.
Oh,
That's
say
all
no
we gotta
more.
say.
say no more.
Okay. We said
And
I
that.
heard a
Lord,
bunch of
like,
oohs.
there's other eye candy too, but I mean,
Okay.
Brenda.
Well, Lisa, I think Mary Did You Know is a big one for me too. But I mentioned this the other day, but I really love the Little Drummer Boy, especially the Bing Crosby, David Bowie duet. It's just, oh, it gives me chills.
Oh, I love that too. That's so beautifully done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Nancy, what else are you up to over the holidays?
Holidays. So going to see my mom, who's here in
Yeah.
town. So we'll be
Yeah.
together. Thing is, we were invited to a holiday gathering for her side of the family, extended family in Indianapolis. And it was going to be a Christmas pajama party.
Yeah, we should have all worn pajamas. I love
I
those.
know.
We should have shared.
That would have been fun, but it got canceled because of the weather, the bad weather that's coming through.
Right.
So I decided I would wear my Christmas holiday PJs for you
That's
instead.
great.
Oh,
We love that.
Yes.
I
well,
love
we are honored. You are rocking them very well. I'm so glad.
Thank you. Next time we'll do PJ party.
That's right. And then-
Yeah.
PB&J PJ party.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh,
It'll
we
be
have
so
to.
much fun.
I know. That would be fun, actually. That's kind of cool.
We'll definitely want to have you on a happy hour again next year because we don't want to wait till 2024 to see you again.
I know. We're not going to
Oh
wait.
no,
that long.
that will not happen.
That won't
Don't you
work.
worry.
Okay,
Don't you
so
worry.
we're going to hang out again.
So we'll be
then.
reaching out to you for happy hour for sure.
Oh, good. I'm so excited.
Ab-
PJ.
For sure.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
Can I just say something? Because I always like to talk.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know how special Nancy is to me. Not only was her book so amazing and touched me, and we've had all this time, but she's joined me on 2 really special events, at least 2, maybe more. But we did an event together with Jodi Picoult that was very important, very thoughtful, and it's on the Cuyahoga Library Facebook page. If you go under videos, you can find it. It's the most viewed video of that event that the library has ever done.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That was all because of me, right?
It was all totally all because of me.
Of course.
I was the
It caused just a lot of uproar, but it was so important and it's so amazing. But then
It was
we
about
finally did.
race in America and fiction,
Yes.
and so that's
Oh,
what we were
nice.
talking about.
Awesome.
How we both explored that in our books. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yes.
Rob.
No, it's okay. And then we both got to speak to the author of Take My Hand,
Yeah.
Owen Perkins Valdez. That's another hugely important book from here. And there's just what a conversation. I think I was crying.
I know.
It was just so good. And that's a podcast. We did a podcast. So Nancy, get ready because we'll do more. And
Okay.
I think I'm coming to Chicago in June of next year. So
Are you? Okay. You got to look me up. We got to do dinner.
yes, we will. We'll do that.
For sure. I'm so
It's
honored
great.
to be part of this family. I really am. It means a lot.
Oh, please, you're so
Aw.
important to me.
When you are part of the family.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we love you.
We love
We
you.
do.
Oh.
We do. Oh, well, we're so
I know.
excited that you joined us, and thank you for helping us surprise Ron in the middle of our book
Always.
club takeover.
They love
He's
doing the
always the
secret.
last
They
to
love doing
know.
secrets.
They love being a secret.
And thank you too for giving us some of your time on this holiday week, and just we just love having you be part of that
Aw.
night. So
Thank you.
Take
And
care
belated happy
and-
birthday, Ron, too.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Ron.
Oh, and thank everybody out there. Oh my God, I couldn't believe the overwhelming greetings I got from people. It was insane. I was like, how does this many people even know who I am?
You're a celebrity, Ron.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah.
You're a celebrity.
It was crazy all day
Big
long. I was
time.
like, I was walking around the city, but I kept going, oh my God.
I'm
Like,
blowing up.
So thank you all. Thank you all.
Yes.
oh,
thank
that's awesome, Ron. And thank you again, Nancy, for joining us. I
course.
hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
Yeah,
Of
Merry
course,
Christmas,
of
Nancy.
course. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
All right. See ya.
Good night. Oh,
That was a wonderful surprise.
Nice surprise.
we
Thank
knew. We knew you would. We were going back and forth, and I was like, well, it's gonna surprise Ron. And she's like, oh yes. I love surprising Ron. I'm like,
It
we
is.
do too.
Well, I've kind of like not been bugging her because I know she's working on the book. So I kind of want to like,
Mhm.
okay, let me know when that book's done. I'm going to talk to you.
Yeah, sounds like she's been super busy.
Yeah, she's somebody
Yeah.
like, I can't believe she has such a huge day job and still
I
finds time to
know.
write. So,
I
but I
don't
guess
know how
lots of
she
people do
does
that.
it.
Lots of
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we need to pick up where we left off with our we were just about to announce the February book club
Yeah.
pick. So I will share. Oh yeah, Meg, you finished the February for
Yes,
the
I did.
okay.
Yeah.
So I am going to share the screenshot. If Brenda, you'd like to share who our guest is.
Sure. Well, first of all, we have our happy hour with Ron Block on February 9th at 7:30 p.m. And then our
Ah.
February book club pick is The Vibrant Years by Sonali Dev, which Meg mentioned
Yay.
earlier for the main Friends in Fiction in January. Our discussion with Sonali Dev will be February 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern on the book club page.
Awesome.
And
is awesome.
I'd like to say for the happy hour with Ron Block, there will be a special guest.
Oh, for crying out loud.
With the surprises already.
With these secrets they keep from me.
Oh, goodness.
So fun.
Hugh Jackman.
I know, right? He's just going to start guessing Hugh Jackman for everything.
I
Wouldn't that
know,
be
for
nice?
everything. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay. Well, we might
know
as well
what I-
just jump. Right. Oh, go ahead, Brenda.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say we can just jump right into March. And since I've got these, we can start off with our March book club pick.
Great.
And I love that our February and March book club picks are both on Friends in Fiction next
Oh,
season.
goody. Yeah, I love
So
that.
for March,
All the more reason
we
for
are-
everyone to buy and read the book.
Right.
yep, we're doing The House of Eve with
Woo!
Sadiqa Johnson on March 20th. We're super excited about that. So
And I love it when they get to be on both because that's what they can do on Friends in Fiction Live on Wednesdays. Then you can take a deeper dive or even just a different dive. And there's so many layers to it, especially Sadiq with the way she writes. Like you'll get something very different on each.
I'm
Yeah.
super
Absolutely.
excited.
No, it's great because you guys do a total deeper dive on a book club discussion and we, then you can do in an author interview. But
But let's come up with
awesome.
some time when somebody is on the Wednesday night show, the podcast, and the book club.
That
Same
would be
person. Let's see
amazing.
how we do a trifecta.
would love it.
That would
That's
be super
exactly
cool.
that is exactly what I was thinking. So Meg, would you mind announcing the March Friends in Fiction guests?
Yes, now I'm going to be at the Hot Mess Express because I don't have these books in order over here on my shelf, but I have some of them.
That's
Hold
okay.
on. Okay.
We got a lot going on tonight. So
March, fun, great month. March 1st, we have, where'd she go? I don't think I have it yet.
while you're looking, I just have to say, I love your hat. It is so glamorous.
you.
Such a
Oh, yes,
glamorous
very
Santa
glamorous.
hat.
Well, I
Yes,
have an entire gigantic bin full of Santa hats of all kinds, elf hats, headband, because my in-laws used to come every year when the kids were small and bring a bunch of new hats. And then it'd be funny, everybody would wear them for a few minutes and then put them aside. And then before I knew it, I had this whole thing full. But I keep wearing this one because I like it. Okay, our first guest in March is Hank Philippi Ryan. And she is going to talk to us about her new book, The House Guest, which has an amazing cover, which I'm sorry I don't have to show you, but it's like this mysterious woman in a wide brimmed hat, and you can only see some of her face.
Yeah.
Hank is great. She was on the show once before.
She was on the podcast too.
Yeah. We can't wait to have her back to talk about this new book. She was so excited. And then we have, this is a super buzzworthy book coming on January 31st. This book comes out. Her name is Jessica George. I believe she's British and she'll be joining us from the UK. And
awesome.
it's pronounced Mom. It's Maame. So this book, let's see. I'm trying to find a description for you. Utterly charming and deeply moving portrait of the joys and the guilt of trying to find your own way in life. She's got blurbs from Celeste Ng, Bonnie Garmis.
Wow.
So, I mean, like, yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. And we were told by the folks at St. Martin's Press that this is like a super buzzworthy book for the early part of next year. So we're really happy to welcome Jessica to the show. And the next week, what's that? March 8th. We have Jennifer Rosner, another historical fiction
yay.
author. So it's March is Women's History Month, I believe. So we
Yeah.
tend to,
Mhm.
we tend to do a lot of historical fiction in March, but we do it a lot of it all the time. But Jennifer, I think Kristen Harmel, Lisa Scottolini blurb this book. Kristen Harmel calls it lush, transportive, and heartbreaking. The poetic Rosner is a gifted storyteller, and here she asks us to consider the true meaning of home and family in a world turned upside down. Astonishing in both its detail and lyricism, and thrilling in its scope. Once We Were Home soars, according to Kristen. Woo! So
Nice.
can't wait to
Sounds
talk to her.
amazing.
She's one of the nicest people out there. And then also on that same show, don't have it yet. Oh, yes, I do. See, I told you it was Hot Mess Express over here. Julia
I
Kelly.
love Julia Kelly.
Yeah, isn't she a sweetheart?
Oh.
Another one joining us from London, but this one's called The Lost English Girl. We talked to her last, I think, when she wrote The Light Over London. She was on, and this is another World War II book. Yeah, can't wait to talk
She's
to
also been
Julia
on the
again.
podcast too.
She
Julia.
has,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she's with me in Cuyahoga several times too.
Yeah.
I just love her.
She's great. She's a great person. And what was I going to say?
A great friend of Kristen.
Yeah, good friend of Kristen. I think she's friendly with Patty.
Yep.
Yeah, and yep. Oh, she has
And
her
with
own. That's what I was
Ron.
going to say. And with Ron, she's friends with Ron. She has her very own interview show on Facebook too. So
Yep.
she does a little bit of like what Friends in Fiction does.
Very
Okay.
cool.
And then March 15th. Don't have the book yet, but we're welcoming back one of the biggest surprise delights of a guest that we ever had. No one had ever heard of her before, and we had her on, and people were like, "Who is this woman? She's magical." I'm not going to try to say her whole name, but her
I
first
know.
name
I think I know.
is K
Oh,
Mai.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Vietnamese author K Mai.
Dust Child.
Yes, Dust Child is the book, and talk about another gorgeous cover. It's another
Yes.
sweeping epic of a historical fiction novel,
there.
and yeah, she's
Oh,
getting.
look at you.
I let Anissa borrow mine, so I don't have it, but it's
Oh, you have it. Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
I
that.
have it.
I don't have it yet. And then also on that show is Sarah Penner. You guys might remember Sarah wrote
Oh, yeah.
Lost Apothecary.
Yeah.
Was her
I
debut.
love
and
a witchy book.
Yes, and similar. This one's similar. This is the London Seance Society, and okay, my headphones are falling out. Literally, you guys, it's coming off the rails here. But yeah, we love Sarah. Sarah's a local Tampa author, and pretty much every time you go to an event at Oxford Exchange, you'll see Sarah there because she's just an awesome literary citizen, and we adore her, and we can't wait to talk to her about this one. Her first book was such a
It
phenomenon.
was such a phenomenon.
Yeah. All right, March 22nd. This is going to be a fun one, you guys. Another neighbor of Lisa.
Oh, for Christ.
I love this
And
title.
And
So-
friend.
I know.
yeah.
I love this title too.
I do
How-
too.
Colleen Oakley is the best. She wrote The Invisible Husband of Frick Island, which I just freaking loved that book. And I just went on and on to whoever would listen to me about it. And I can't wait to talk to her about this one, The Mostly True Story of Tanner and Louise, which I think is on purpose. Sounds like Thelma and Louise, because it's a little bit like that in scope. And Colleen is just a sweetheart and loads of fun.
I
and
love her.
We're gonna have a great time with her. And then on that same show, March 22nd, don't have it, but I bet Ron does.
I don't
Julie-
have it with
Ron
me.
has,
It's
Oh.
he probably
downstairs.
has everything.
Julie Carrick Dalton has a book called The Last Beekeeper. And Ron, this is a book that came super highly recommended by Ron. And Ron blurbed it and went on and on about how great it is. And so we were like, let's have her on the show. We can't wait.
It was one of my happy hour picks several months ago.
Yes, I remember that. And that-
It's magical. The book is just it's full of climate issues. It's full of people caring for each other, people like trying to make sense of their past, everything you want in a book. It just I was so surprised how much I loved it.
Yeah, and it sounds like one of those books where you're like sneakily going to learn some stuff too. Like you'll learn
Yeah.
about bees and like making honey and like what the environmental problems do to the bee population, and not in a homeworky way, but in a like, oh wow, I never knew I wanted to know that kind of way.
Right. You pull for every character.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to read it. And then we have an after show guest on March 22nd too. And her name is Stephanie Marie Thornton. I don't have the book here, but the cover is, trust me, gorgeous. It is called Her Lost Words. And it is I believe it's some type of maybe modern retelling of Frankenstein. It has something to do with Mary
Love it.
Shelley. Maybe it's not a retelling. It has something, maybe it's about Mary Shelley, Mary Shelley's real life or something. But yeah, the cover's gorgeous. Kristen raved about it, so we have to have her on, and
Yep.
I can't wait. It sounds great. And the season
Wow.
finale, we are really in for a big whopper of an episode. Like I think it should be a 2-hour, two-parter. Because it's
Extravaganza.
Who
We
could
have-
it be?
we knew we had to have these two authors, and then suddenly like they both could only do that particular, that was the only date that worked for both of them, and I was like, well, you're coming on together. So we have one of the books that's talked about the most out of anything I ever see on Friends and Fiction is The Extraordinary Life of Sam Hell. So we're finally welcoming Robert Dugoni to the main stage.
Yeah, he was on the podcast and we fell in
Yeah.
love with everything he
Yeah.
does.
Christy and Ron were going on about what an amazing, I mean, the podcast, I listened to the podcast interview, but I'm the green room conversation before and after was phenomenal. He just seems like such a sweetheart. He shares
Definitely.
an agent with Patty, and Patty's agent is always talking about what a dream he is. And so we're really excited to talk to Robert Dugoni about his new book. It's coming out March 28th, called Her Deadly Game. And I do have that one. Her Deadly Game.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the other big blockbuster rock star Friends and Fiction favorite to close out winter is Lisa Scottolini. We could not possibly have a March or winter season for that matter without Lisa. Her book Loyalty is coming March 28th. It's getting so much attention. It is about the rise of the mafia in Sicily. It's Lisa doing her rock star best at historical fiction. I think that Kristen Harmel recently said it was her favorite book she read in all of 2022, which is saying something because Kristen reads a lot of books. And Lisa Scottolini is such a sweetheart. For anybody who
doll.
follows her on Facebook
Yeah.
and everywhere else, like her Lisa live
She's
videos,
the
she's just
best.
so charming and funny and real and down to earth. And that book Loyalty looks amazing, and we cannot wait to have the biggest winter 2023 season send off with Lisa.
Awesome.
That's the winter
Yay.
season. Yeah. Exciting.
What a great season
Yeah.
for the show, for the podcast, for the book club. We have so many great guests for all three platforms. So it's going to be
too.
super exciting. Well, we started tonight sharing a photo, and now we can each share an ornament or Christmas decoration or holiday decoration that means something to us. And then you guys want to stick around because we'll have a little small after show where we're going to do our giveaways.
Oh, fun.
So I'll go first. And this is a rather recent one. My friend Trish gave me this adorable Santa.
That's an ornament?
No. I keep my tree since the pandemic. I've left my Christmas tree up since 2020 because I'm like, "Ugh, rules are out the window. We're in a pandemic.
True.
So
true.
my tree stays up. I have you can't really see it. It's behind me. I couldn't get up there. I have a vampire wood, like a vampire nutcracker. So the vampire nutcracker, my tree, and my Santa stays out all year. And look at his little slippers.
Oh, that's
I love
awesome,
my
Lisa.
Santa. It's also the first African American Santa I've ever had, and I
love it.
love it.
Oh,
He's so cute with his
beautiful.
hair. Just
And the hat.
I know it's the cutest ever. So that's mine. And his
Look at
mug,
his mug. Yes.
his little PJs. He's
All
chilling out.
right, Lisa.
he could be out with Nancy.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa. Ron, why don't you go next?
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so I didn't share a retro picture, but I have a retro ornament.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
my
that.
goodness.
So
Wow, that
when
is
I
so
was
cute.
young, we lived way out in the country. I've told everybody that story. But my mother, we all lived in the basement of the house while my father built the upstairs. And my mother was the leader of our Cub Scout group. And we would go out and collect these are milkweed pods. We lived, it was all there. It would dry out and everything. And then she taught us how to put fabric on the inside, put a little glow on there, and she called this bric-a-brac around there, and little pipe cleaners to
Oh.
hang it. And somehow she saved it and passed it on to me. So it's up every year. It's just one of those things. I love
It's
it.
beautiful.
It's
And I love
beautiful.
Oh, it's ugly. Come on. But it's
No, it's
sentimental.
super
It's
cute.
sentimental. It means a lot. It reminds me of
Uh-huh.
like long ago.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
That's what counts.
Oh,
It is.
Meg, what about you?
Well, so I don't. It's kind of not to bring the room down, but I don't have a lot of old ornaments because I think I told the story on the show once before. But my house got
Oh,
flooded
yeah.
in Sandy, and Superstorm Sandy. I live at the Jersey Shore, and we had bad flooding, and I didn't realize that we lost all of our Christmas ornaments because I didn't look at that. I didn't look at those bins in the corner of the garage, and I went to open them. We had been through hell, like from October. We didn't get heat back in the house till December 23rd. So we went to put the tree up that year, and I opened the bins, and they were all filled with black mold because water had gotten inside, and I didn't know
Oh.
it. And so like I don't have any old ornaments. I don't have any of the kids' things that they made and all that stuff.
I'm so sorry.
I know it's sad,
I'm
but
sorry too.
we do have lots of there's nothing like a storm or something like that that'll teach you. Just you make new traditions then, right? Like you
Right.
just figure it out.
Yeah.
But I do have a very
Absolutely.
old, it's in two pieces because it's falling apart, but it's a music box. You see this?
Oh.
And it plays the first Noel. My grandmother, yeah, exactly. So my grandmother started like a collection for me when I was little, and that was the very first one. And she said, "We're going to get you one every year." I think I only have 4, but so it didn't carry on for very long. But I love that. I love them. I still have them all, the 4, and I put them up on the shelf in the living room every year, and it just brings back memories from childhood.
Yeah.
Aw, I love
That's
that.
fabulous.
PB.
Well, oh, I had to reach. I too I didn't do an ornament, but I'm sharing something that I put by the fireplace every
Aw.
year, mostly because it's so crazy. If you hit it,
They never do what you want when you want them to.
it quacks a song, but the funny thing about it is it will just randomly quack in the middle of the night. And you just
laughing.
never
I'm
know.
laughing because if someone just logged in,
I
they're
know.
like, "Why is she beating up? Why is she beating up the stuffed
Why
animal?"
is she talking about crack?
Sharon Person says duck
can also do
cruelty.
this.
That is duck cruelty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Anyway, that's what I was going to share for tonight.
Oh,
Wait,
so
Ron, did
funny.
you do podcast guests for March already? You did?
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
No, I thought we were
Incredible.
missing one.
And these are so
I thought you
exciting.
I thought you went first. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, I'll do it real quick though. This just in, and I'm literally saying this just in, our first episode in March is going to be none other than the Carnegie Medal winning, Pulitzer Prize nominated Rebecca Mackay with her new book, I Have Some Questions for You. And if anyone hasn't read The Great Believers, shame on you. Shame on you. It
Read
really,
it
no,
out.
it's one of my favorite books of at least the last 10 years. It's so
Agreed.
beautifully
Mine too.
written.
Amazing.
I think
Right.
that book was nominated for the Pulitzer and the National Book Award.
And the
right?
National Book Award. Yes, yes.
It's nominated for both.
But it won the Carnegie too.
Insane.
But it was it made
Wow.
every list. It made every list of the year. It was huge. And she's so much fun. And she does so many different things. There's so much to talk about. So I can't wait for everybody to meet her on the podcast.
I
It's
was
gonna
so
be-
happy she said yes to our invitation.
That's amazing.
Razor. And then on the next week, March the 10th, we're going to have, oh, come on now.
Oh, I see it.
Don't fail me now. Because I love this cover. The Golden Spoon. It must does it look
Ooh.
backwards?
No.
No, we
Oh, it
can
looks
see
backwards for me. The
Oh.
Golden Spoon. All right. Imagine a thriller where the Great British Bake Off meets Clue. And just notice on the spoon, there's a little bit of blood.
it.
Oh.
So there's going to be, and
Oh.
it's really getting so much attention. Everybody's loving it already. It's gonna be crazy. And if you remember the last happy hour we did together, one of the books, I'm already working on those authors to come and join us on the podcast. First up is Pineapple Street with Jenny Jackson, who's an editor at Penguin Random House. And it's this great story about the haves and the have-nots in Brooklyn Heights. And it's just so good. And I can't wait to
I
talk to you
added
about
that
it.
to my TBR immediately after.
Right?
Yeah.
As soon as we
it's
went on
so-
live, I put that on there. I was like,
That book's
I can't
getting a
forget
lot of attention.
It is.
Yeah.
And with I think with it's all deserved too. And-
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just, and I love the backstory of how she goes from editor at Penguin Random House to novel. It's just it's good. Anyway, you'll have to stay tuned.
I always find that
that.
fascinating.
Yay.
So next on March 24th, I don't know who loves this author more, me or Pat. Fight about it off. Elizabeth Bird.
Oh.
Elizabeth
Brenda
Bird,
might
her
be
new
in the
book,
ring for that too.
Yeah.
Earth's
Yeah,
the right place for
definitely.
love.
What a
And
beautiful
this
title.
is if you have read and loved any of her Madison books, Arthur True Love, all of those. This is a prequel. Arthur,
I cannot wait
Wow.
Right?
for
Yeah.
the prequel to Arthur.
boop, 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 boop. Arthur's one that we love. Now, March 31st happens to be open because we're working on a great big surprise that we're not going to be able to tell you about yet. So stay tuned.
Okay.
March
Ooh.
31st could be something you won't believe.
Well,
Boom.
I
you're
know.
keeping a secret from us now. I don't
Yeah.
know if I like that.
Don't put away those credit cards.
I have
Oh.
to read this comment from chat. Mary says, I'm calling PETA about you, Brenda, that poor doc, LOL.
Oh, I have another sneak preview announcement.
Oh,
Okay.
Not really. I mean, it'll be in our newsletter tomorrow. We're going to send out a quick e-blast, a much shorter version of our weekly email, but we already have the bookshop list up for winter 2023. So if anybody, quack, quack.
quack, quack. Quack,
If
quack.
the duck is super
Dog
excited
is
to
very
start
interested.
shopping now. But seriously, if any of these books strike your fancy and you want to pre-order, everything's up in one big list for winter 2023 on Bookshop on the Friends and Fiction shop. That's all been set up.
And the
Awesome.
podcast
Yeah.
guest ones will be up real soon too. So
Yep,
you can
we'll
just go on. There's 2 lists there. go at it, save some money, help the independent bookstores. It's
Absolutely.
all good. Everybody
Yeah.
wins.
We love Bookshop. They're a great
Amazing.
partner for us. They've raised more than $24 million for independent bookstores since they
Right.
started. They're just
Wow.
incredible. Yeah,
That's
And they need it.
awesome.
They need it. So
absolutely.
love it.
It's amazing. Well, Quacky Quack, do you wanna do our trivia so we can get away?
Oh, are we doing
I'm
it?
done, guys.
Okay. Well, okay, how are we gonna do? Are we gonna make Meg and Ron? Actually, I was gonna make you and
Well,
Meg
you-
and Ron play.
Yeah, you're the
You're our
host.
contestant.
You have the question. I haven't seen the question, so I have no idea how you want to do it. But we
My
have
apologies.
2 posters, I think we're giving away.
Woohoo.
So we have 2 questions
we'll do it-
for
Yeah,
Is one of them the
I
Music
do.
Man with Hugh Jackman?
everyone in
these
the
posters?
okay,
chat.
the
like-
answer is not Hugh Jackman.
yeah. Everyone in the chat's like, clearly Ron likes Hugh Jackman. I think he's a fan.
All right.
What?
So Meg, Ron, and Lisa, see who can answer this question the quickest. Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in The Polar Express?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
She got it. Okay,
to
what
think
did
about it.
Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head?
Start to dance around.
She got it.
That was
All right,
good.
Meg.
I was gonna say,
right.
I don't think he melted, so I don't.
He began to
Okay.
Dance
around.
We gotta let y'all catch up. So let's ask a few more. Okay. Elvis
And then-
isn't going to
Well, go
have
ahead. Sorry.
what?
No, go ahead.
Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a
Blue.
Blue.
Blue Christmas.
oh, Ron got that one. Okay. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Oh, I don't remember.
London.
Oh, London.
I don't remember.
Paris?
Paris.
Paris. Woohoo.
Meg got it.
I was gonna say California.
Okay, this one's a little tricky. I might end with this one because we have to do a couple for the giveaway.
We have 2 to do.
So
Ooh,
in the
people are-
classic,
they're guessing in the chat.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
hoping they would. In the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What are they?
Green. I don't know.
Stink, stink, stank, stunk.
Oh yeah. I was
Meg
gonna say
is
drink,
the
drink,
winner.
drunk.
Meg wins a poster.
That is funny.
Spoiler alert, you
All right.
already have one.
I have some alternate posters I could give out.
That
You
is
get a
funny.
poster and you get a poster.
All right. I'm not going to answer anymore.
Well, no, now these are going to be for the, how do you want to do the giveaway to the audience?
Well, I think I should ask the question and then we will go back. Well, I'll ask 2 questions and then we can go back in the chat and pick a winner. How does that sound?
Random or try to see who answered first?
If you can see who answered first, we'll use the first one. Okay, so the
Okay,
pressure's
Becky.
on you, Lisa.
It can get tricky.
Okay. For the poster, according to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas?
There is a bit of a delay, so we'll have to pause while they're answering. Michelle Marcus thought you said coasters instead of posters. Sorry, Michelle, we don't have any friends in fiction coasters, but
No,
we
no
will put that
coasters,
in the
just
we'll put that
posters.
in the suggestion box.
Yeah, we might have to make some of those.
Although coasters is good.
Attention, merch committee.
Okay.
So
Do
the
we
first
have-
one that came through, I don't know if it's right, is Maids Milking. Marilyn Rump said Maids Milking. Is
Oh,
that
it is
right?
8 maids
Yes,
of
8
milking.
maids
Yeah.
of milking.
Marilyn,
So
look
Marilyn
at
is
you.
the winner.
So Marilyn wins a poster.
Yay. Marilyn, send us a DM with your mailing address.
And then for the second poster, for the final poster, which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot?
I'm glad I'm not playing this game. I would be losing big
Save
time.
the tough ones for the poster.
I think Meg knows. She looks like she knows. Ron looks like he's in my boat. The wheels are turning, but we can't figure it out.
Yeah, I think one of them is like a scrub cleanser, but
Okay, so the first person,
comment.
Diane
Oh,
says
oh.
Cupid. Diane said Cupid. She's the first one who said Cupid. Is that right?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
Cupid.
Yay,
Oh.
Diane Clark. Congratulations. You won a poster as well. So send us your address and we will get that out to you. Yay, 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 yay. I can't believe
Well-
this is our last live Friends in Fiction event of the year. And I can't imagine spending it with anybody else. So I'm so glad we did
Oh.
this.
Yeah, this was great.
Takeover.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Full of secrets.
That's like what I do with my glasses.
I do that all the time. Meg, any last words?
Nope, I'm just super grateful to this whole community. I wish everybody a healthy and happy and joyous holiday season and a happy and healthy new year. And for all the Friends in Fiction regulars out there, we just love you guys and we're so grateful for all your passion and commitment to the show and following us and to spreading the word. And here's to a great 2023.
Oh, that's
Ron,
great,
what
Meg.
about you?
Well, everything Meg said. I just continuously blown away by the power and the camaraderie and the affection and the community of this group. It's mind blowing. I mean, who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? Like it wasn't even fleeting. This is lasting and growing, and I love every second of it. I love everybody. Thank you so much.
We love you back. Brenda, before you share your wrap-up thoughts, we wanted to mention that for next year, we will be hosting the reading challenge on the book club page. So if you are a Friends in Fiction member, please join us over on the Friends in Fiction official book club with Brenda and Lisa. And Anissa will be heading up this amazing challenge again next year. We spent some time and came up with some really unique prompts, and we hope you guys like them. You can find this posted on the book club page as well. So definitely you want to participate and check that out on our page. And I believe our fearless reading challenge guru is going to be sharing some possible options for January later this week. So you can look out for that as well.
Yes, Anissa does some awesome graphics for her reads, and I think she's going to share some ideas for those who want some assistance with reading. I just love this challenge because it really does take you outside of your usual reading zone.
Yep.
And so it's really great in that regard. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope everyone else is too.
Me too. Any other last words, PB, before we wrap up the year?
Just that I'm so grateful for this community, and yay, our fearsome foursome has completed our takeover.
Without
Well,
incident.
thanks everyone.
No one got hurt.
Thanks to our members for tuning in. And we want to thank Meg and Ron for being our amazing co-hosts. And we want to thank the Fab Four for taking the night off, which they so deserve. And we want to thank Nancy Johnson. If you have not read her book, The Kindest Lie, go buy it. You can get it in hardback or paperback, wherever books are sold.
Yes.
And we want to wish you all happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. We love you guys. Cheers to 2023. Fearsome foursome out. PB and J out. Boop, boop, boop.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Happy holidays.